Today is October 9th. I'm Terrence Friday with your digital brief. Let's take a look at your top stories. We begin with Governor Gretchen Whitmer. She is now taking to social media to express her views on the conflict playing out in Israel. She says, quote, "I have been in touch with communities impacted by what's happening in the region. It is abhorrent, and my heart is with all those impacted. We need peace in this region." Locally, we continue to hear stories of Metro Detroiters who have loved ones overseas in Israel. For one Bloomfield Hills woman, her brother is there, and our Luke Laster brings her that story.
Lior Zazir Yogev was just settling into her new role as the Israeli emissary to the Jewish Foundation of Metropolitan Detroit. Prior to that, she was a teacher in Israel before she and her family moved to Bloomfield Hills in August.
People were unprepared. People were surprised. We felt like the sky was collapsing.
She, like many Israelis of Detroit and the metro areas, have their eyes glued to whatever screens they consume their news on, waiting to hear from their families and loved ones after the news of an attack carried out by Hamas on Israel.
My first concern is my baby brother, who is still in the Israel Defense Forces.
Her brother is an officer in the IDF who happened to be on vacation for the week-long Sukkot holiday before he received the call.
And he got a call at 6 in the morning that he has to return to his unit. And ever since then, we haven't heard a thing from him. And we just have to hope and pray that if we didn't hear anything, it means that it's good news.
Zazir Yogev explained military service for the Israel Defense Services is mandatory, which means everybody is on reserve, including her other siblings. She says her family members overseas are trying to remain optimistic and in touch as much as they can.
The toll of the dead is just rising, and more names are being allowed to publish. And so we just witness more and more pain, and it's very personal. Israel is a very small country.
Zazir Yogev says she'll continue to keep that optimistic attitude and pray for her loved ones and those involved. This story, developing hour by hour, day by day, will continue to keep you updated online at cbsnewsdetroit.com. I'm Luke Laster, CBS News, Detroit.
Over to our Detroit Lions now. They defeated the Carolina Panthers over the weekend with a final score of 42-24. The Lions are now 4-1 and are scheduled to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Sunday, October 15th, down in Florida. The Lions organization is giving fans another reason to be excited. Ford Field has a new place where kids and parents can step away from the noise if they need to. The stadium introduced its new sensory room this weekend. It gives kids with autism a safe space where they can start feeling overwhelmed by the excitement on game day. The sensory room is on the second level of Ford Field, and sensory kits are also available through guest services. Let's turn out to next weather meteorologist Kylie Miller for an update on the forecast.
We're starting out with sunshine this morning, but as we head through the afternoon, clouds are going to be increasing. Temperatures today climbing only into the middle 50s, and we're going to be holding on to those 50s for the remainder of the work week and over the weekend, too. Today and tomorrow, maybe a stray rain shower popping up, and it's going to be breezy with winds gusting up to about 25 miles per hour. Wednesday, dry conditions, temperatures will be near 60 degrees for highs. Then we're back into the 50s for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with more rain likely on Thursday, even into our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just a 30 to a 40% chance of some wet weather. So make sure for the end of the week and over the weekend to have the umbrella with you.
All right, thanks, Kylie. That's going to do it for today's digital brief. For the latest news, sports, and weather, we're covering it all for you here on CBS News Detroit, streaming live on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.